Coming to you live from international waters. This is Butt Pirate Radio. I'm your host, Nicki Minaj, and this is
Bill Cosby.
What's up, playa?
Hey, where's the pudding pops at?
You tell me.
I do a terrible Cosby impersonation.
If that was an impression.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I was just embracing his
to do
minutia.
Cosby, you don't even have to do words. I just go, oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go into. It's kind of one of those, you really run away with it.
You don't even need words.
It runs away with you, really. You know, it's similar reason they don't want people, like impersonating Hitler, because it's just, it's rhythmic, it'll take you over. Next thing you know, we got...
It's also a tough act to follow.
Imagine
you have to follow Hitler speaking.
Well, yeah, and imagine if you put people to the task of trying to. I mean... Who knows what will happen?
Him? Yeah, what are you going to do?
Some guy would rise up to the occasion.
You got to bring the heat, man.
Yeah, you really got to...
He was pushing some out there shit. How do you follow that? And he was a great speaker.
And you got to have not only some sort of unique facial hair, but haircut to match.
Yeah, that's true. I think you can cut that now.
You can be dapper down.
Yeah, the uniforms were right. The facial hair was right. Whoever casted the Holocaust, man... They fucking killed it.
Yeah,
I think it was a Weinstein production.
Oh, yeah, ironic.
Yeah,
ironic. The world is full of irony.
And I'm sure if the conspiracy theories probably say Weinstein's a Rothschild and all that shit. Like, probably not, but I bet.
No, you know what's the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure the conspiracy is that it would be the other way around. That the Rothschild had some sort of deeper ties to the people that were funding Hitler.
Well, it's funny you said that. There is a conspiracy that Hitler was a Rothschild.
Yeah, right.
So who knows?
That's neither here. Like that wasn't even actually his name type shit, probably.
I don't agree, and I don't.
I'm not even.
I didn't come up with that. That's just other people's shit.
Nothing I say is declarative on this show. But when I'm beating my wife, is most definitely in that fashion. Because
you're in the CIA,
and that's what you have to do to kind of keep face is. You got to batter her up a little bit,
Well, yeah.
Beer batter.
That's how you keep anybody in line.
They call it beer battered.
You hit her when you're drunk?
Exactly. Which is fair play in the agency.
Oh, yeah. I beer battered my wife this weekend.
I didn't soberly hit my wife. I was out of my gourd when I did it.
But so if you want to be much like being a priest, if you want to, if you want to rape children, you become a priest. If you're an avid fucking wife beater, just join the CIA. Yeah, because that whole fucking organization is sworn to secrecy. There's literally been times, especially if you're posted in a base that's outside of America, that there's like tons and tons of fucking accounts of it happening where guys have beat their wife and they can't even talk to their therapist. They can't alert the authorities because anything that person's doing in that area has to remain classified.
Wow. Yeah.
To lighten things up, if we could get into this week's lazy racist Asian joke of the week. I guess I said week probably twice there too, but just forget I said one of them. The next time your Asian friend complains about you breaking his balls, say, "Hey, I'm just busting your chopsticks. You big dumb, don't say gook, bitch."
I'm speechless. No, that's good. You could say that to the girl I
feel bad making two chopstick jokes in a week just because of the fact it's
back to back. I was gonna say eating the ass out, the Asian ass.
Hey, it's equally effective
with chopsticks. Would you ever let a woman eat your ass?
I kind of stumbled through that with chopsticks. I don't know. I'd be worried about splinters. She'd have to wear a condom
on the
chopsticks.
Each chopstick's got a condom on. Yeah. Oh my god, this is getting elaborate.
I'm just trying to paint the proper picture.
What else?
Moving forward.
Shaking.
I don't know how this one got dead ass. I don't know how that got past us. We were discussing that slang synonyms, but it did. I've got a couple.
Zombie butt.
No heartbeat butt.
That's clunky.
No heartbeat butt. I think that's pretty clean. Or
no zombie butt.
Head blowed off booty.
Zombie booty.
Well, zombie is this kind of alive though. It's alive undead.
Well, no, undead would be alive. That's a double.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but it's
It's a life force, right?
yeah, but it could also be dead. Like if you fucked a zombie, would it be necrophilia?
I don't think so. It'd be like
Really?
probably be like the ephebophilia of necrophilia,
Which was,
pedophilia, which is like 16 to 17, 15 to 17-year-olds.
but wouldn't that have to be?
I think so. There's levels to this shit, dude.
Yeah, apparently.
How about killed in the line of duty, gluteus maximus?
That's kind of fire. Actually,
I'm fucking super serious, dude.
That'd be a good bumper sticker.
I feel like you kind of sound like a black preacher there too.
Yeah, you sound like
For me, that'd be just a preacher. You
you
know,
sound like you're fucking wildin'. You sound like you just smoked some wet.
killed in the line of duty, gluteus maximus. I feel like you could probably fit another rhyme in there somewhere. But
Well, yeah, that sounds like you could start a verse that way.
I like no heartbeat, but the consensus is the ladder with the line of duty.
Heartbeat, but
Fucking, so help me God, if I ever see a fucking bird trying to sleep, it's fucking over for that motherfucker, dude. If I ever see them, like, think for a second that they're gonna get a second of shut eye around me, they've got another thing coming.
a bird.
I'm just gonna if I ever see a bird trying to sleep, I'm just gonna start going, hey, anyone trying to fuck? Hey, anyone trying to fuck? Anyone trying to fuck me right now? That's essentially what birds are all fucking doing. You know what I mean?
100%.
When you're trying to sleep. So if I ever see a bird trying to sleep, I'm just gonna be like, hey, fuck? Anyone want to fuck? Trying to procreate, you know? Fuck you in your cloaca.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking that how I was in traffic and there's a bunch of bird shit on
Cloaca?
this
Fuck that
guy's
3
car.
in 1.
And I'm thinking, oh, they fuck out of the same hole they shit. You know, like,
Yeah.
or they fuck in. Rather.
Yeah.
Once again, here we are talking about fucking.
Well, we're talking about everything.
This is the poo poo pee pee podcast program.
No, that's just a matter of practicality. That
4
shit
Ps.
is so practical, one hole. But the thing about birds that I don't know, like I wasn't thinking about, but like how they don't sing, but like they make songs that you're kind of like making the lyrics to their songs. Because like I can't sleep, they're keeping me awake. But all the while, like the whole time, it's like thinking, you're a fucking loser. The sun's up. You should have been asleep hours ago. One day your dog's gonna die.
They're all up there
It's gonna
like,
fucking
you're a
dead."
bitch. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah. So but
Go
then-
to sleep, pussy. That's what they're saying.
right. They're singing to not only try to fuck, but they're also mocking you and talking shit to in your face.
The worst is when you're coming down on acid. You're just trying to fall asleep, and the birds are just. And it's that time. It's that morning, and you just know
the back of your neck's burning a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I'm done with that. Never again.
I don't mind it.
You gotta time it better. I hate that feeling.
You got to take a Xan. That's the fucking hack. You got to take a little piece of a Xan, and it gets rid of the acid
Xans are
hangover.
crazy.
When you take acid, it's so
An
strong.
acid Xan, an Ativan.
But you just take it right at the end of the day, like right at the end of the trip. It cures that. Like, you know how
Is that regular?
It's like you know how you feel like the next day after you take acid, you wake up and you just feel like dog shit.
Yeah, you
like
feel a
you
little
feel
off.
like you feel depressed, you feel off, you feel like taking a Xanax gets rid of all of that. It like resets those inhibitors or
I guess
whatever.
I don't have a Xanax plug.
Yeah. Well, I think this is like one of Newton's law is every chick has at least one Xanax on her at all times.
Yeah, and a condom.
Maybe, but I don't. To give me one chick that doesn't have a Xan on her right now. Let me and I don't think that there's one that you can find one.
That's fucking interesting. I'd love to survey that. I would never want to actually care to survey too many things. Although now the more I think of it, I could probably develop a list. But that's interesting.
Chicks like convenience, and there's nothing more convenient than just taking a pill and getting the reaction.
Well, people have stated that if a girl carries condoms on her, it's a bad sign. But on the contrary, have you ever been in the position where you didn't have one and she did? That's kind of a
it's great.
Yeah, that's kind of like a
There's
magical.
nothing wrong with it, especially nowadays.
Yeah, I think that's I think it's cool. I think it's thoughtful. I think it's considerate. Now, if you pull out a box, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm going to be like, whoa.
Pulls out a variety pack at 36.
Yeah, she's like, what do you want? Do you want ribbed or do
variety
you want
pack,
the
yeah.
icy hot or what are we working with? You want an XL? You want a You know what's weird?
She said,
so
just give me $2. Just give me $2. And
they make when you're looking at condoms, wherever you're at the corner mart, it's like there's all the normal ones, and then obviously there's XL, but like there isn't like smaller, like,
Yeah, because I think it's just I think it has to do with the rolling. Like,
I think more of us have all right sized dicks than we think. I think it's real rare to actually have like a small, like quote
I
unquote.
think micro,
Think
which
about
is
even in porn, like you don't really see a small dick too often. And I know that sounds silly because you think everyone in porn is a big dick, but that's not necessarily the case. They're all pretty. Yeah, there's the big ones, but once again, that's.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. Like micro birds exist, but I think it's
For sure.
I think it's a small number,
For sure.
and that's just a devastating situation.
Yeah. Once again, we don't got
Yeah.
a lot of,
Thoughts and prayers.
facts of.
Thoughts and
Peace
prayers.
be with you.
And also with you. And also and with your spirit, maybe. I think they changed the shit. I can't keep up. The one thing they won't change is they won't get the butt fucking of children out of their doctrines or whatever. Or add it to their doctrines, the part that's missing. So, occasionally you'll hear like the kooky idea of re-education camps brought up. I believe with like what
What does that
China
mean?
China is accused of doing with the Uyghurs. Or,
Oh.
well, it's the Uyghurs, but I think that's the most popular example. It's used now when people are discussing re-education camps. And that's like when it's kind of like labor camps, or that kind of like that you just go in there and you just go into a class. They don't feed you a whole lot, and you're like, you're not Muslim. You're not Muslim. You know what I mean? They probably do that shit in Chinese for months on end, and then make them make shit for Nike. But I guess they're not confirmed that they exist. But so I suggest a similar practice I came up with. All right, so you take all the developmentally disabled people and send them to a re-uneducation camp and see if that makes them more smarter.
I would love to once again survey and kind of document,
Yeah.
firsthand I could even be undercover, you know what I mean? I could be
And I think that
we could even run the test on me.
Well, when I
as
say
a real field study type of.
I was trying to use maybe a little bit more government style language there. So when I say
I'm not
teach
really
them in re-education, I mean torture them, test the limits of their body, do experiments, mind control stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Mentally feeble,
Don't say retarded people.
retards.
Just say, we're sending them to re-education, and then also when the time you're not torturing them, you also they're in there making stuff for Nike, for pennies in the hour.
Shit. Why couldn't we go with your actual idea? Or is that just you're saying even if we wanted to, inevitably it would turn into this?
I think both ideas sound very feasible, responsible, and doable.
They'd both be worth documenting.
Yeah, I'm not for torturing and testing
I'm not really
limits.
I'm not big on.
I'm not
torture.
into that, but the government really is, and I'm just suggesting. I'm like, hey,
You're trying to get on their good side.
Sometimes you just kind of nice to see a plan come together.
Yeah, not their good side, but like it's all about leverage. You know, I mean, you do them.
And
a
they've done all
favor.
this time torturing fucking regular people. Why have the Don't Say Retard skated by?
I mean, who are all these regular people being tortured? Or you mean like the overarching
MK Ultra.
Well,
They've done.
you think they're still actively MKing?
The waterboarding. The government
Whoa.
they made it like a point to make waterboarding illegal, and then they were like, actually, you know what? We kind of like that. And so they started using
it is effective.
They
it
like,
seems.
yeah. So like they are Guantanamo Bay. They torture people for sure, unequivocally. I know. I know.
I've
you
read
don't like
it.
to,
I've read into it.
You don't like to admit the things about your government. I get it. Not ever like you're like
Yeah, you know me.
the government runs a real clean, tight ship. They never break the law.
No, you know who really runs a clean, tight ship? Those guys over at the Butt Pirate Radio. I mean, have you seen their ship?
And we're transparent as fuck. Besides who we are.
Hell yeah! And you know what? It's time to turn up that knob all the way to 11 because the amount of love I have for Jesus in my heart.
All right, so
Brother,
prom season's finally here. You know, I'm
Hell yeah.
excited about it. So, which means
oh yeah, we're gonna get you that fitted for that tux.
And one thing only, M.A.A.D, or Mothers Against Drunk Driving, is probably out again in full swing. I don't think M.A.A.D's a very good acronym for that specific organization. Like a different organization, I think sure it would be fine for, but fucking mothers, which kind of implies middle-aged women which of those
worst.
also have kids.
Oh, the worst.
So it's like, yeah, we know you're mad. Fucking give us something else, bitch. Like, what else can we like? You know what I mean? Like, anger isn't the way that isn't a good way to get your point across.
Yeah.
And then also at the same time, that name,
It isn't a good way.
since what they're respected, like it's known for, it gives them the illusion that any of their anger kind of justifies any of their crazy ass actions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like this is a kind of enabling factor to the name.
Yeah.
The other thing to add, like, you know how you know that they're bitches and M.A.A.D's not a good name is because it's a bunch of white ladies.
Yeah.
And because if it was fucking if it wasn't, all the white women would force the group to go by Black Mothers Against Drunk Driving because they're like, hey, this isn't us. We're not fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but so
Yeah. This is
like
sidestepping.
the with all that like the campaign and shit that they go through, all that, like, where are all the fucking kidless like moms or moms with less kids that are out there with the attitude is like, hey, my fucking like mother's for drunk driving. They're like, hey, my kid was a fucking asshole and everybody knew it. That pathetic alcoholic who killed my son is a fucking, not only is he a hero, he's a fucking patriot. Everybody, my son was a fucking loser. Come on, Becky, you knew it. Like,
I should have raised my hand and been like, yeah, honestly, my mom personally has 2 DUIs, and I was just wondering, does that mean I get to like leave early, or like am I grandfathered in anything? Like, is there any sort of, do I get like a pin? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I feel like I should be. Well, my family's put the time in. We have real experience, you know. Like, so I thought maybe they would give me an op, you know, maybe a moment. Maybe I could go up there and do a bit. Nothing. They didn't give me anything.
But so I think that they should. I suggest that for, like, those smashed up cars that they put in front of all the high schools.
We have one right down the street.
Really?
Currently right down the like. Fucking, you could see it from here.
So you should put in front of it. We should put a sign that said, "This car killed some lady's douchebag son."
Yes.
Or, "This luxury crossover vehicle murdered Steve and Sandy Stalin's 15-year-old deadbeat daughter."
Stalin, the Russian.
So now you really don't feel bad for him.
It's weird how everyone thinks in other countries everything is different, but like shit, like, you know what I'm saying? All the same shit happens. Same tragedies, same good shit, same bad shit.
Yeah.
Just Russians. There's honestly parts of Russia that are crazy beautiful. It's weird.
I think Russia was a prosperous country for like maybe 18 to 19 minutes in its entire existence.
Yeah, no, it does have a very dark history.
Very, very dark history.
It's like you can't even you literally can't even understand how fucked.
Yeah.
It's like amazing that they're not more fucking crazy.
It's like if you take that stupid fucking that "All I Do Is Win" song and apply and then make that song the exact opposite. Is Russia.
You know what song just popped in my head? I got 2 phones, one for the hoses, one for the dough.
Is that Nina Hardy?
I don't know.
Or whatever. I think isn't that that bitch that's still a porn star and she's like 70?
Doesn't that chick have like huge tits though?
They're probably fake. But I'm pretty sure that chick is still in the industry.
I think you're actually right.
Dude, I'm fucking always right.
Isn't it funny when...
Hey, off the record, I'm fucking always right, dude.
Okay. Hey, on the record, isn't it funny when someone mentions a porn star out loud and you're like... They're like, oh yeah, like her? And you're like, I actually know who he's talking about. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm not coy with that shit. Like, one thing I feel like... this show is making me lose my filter a little bit.
Oh, no. That is for sure.
But I feel like we've overused the word tits on this.
Hell no.
This show, but
that's a word I feel like we could never overuse.
Boobs doesn't roll off.
Boobs.
It doesn't roll off the tongue the
good.
same way.
Ooh. Boobs, tits.
Oh, man, I got a tit in my throat. How about don't say Gookie Mane? And it's a Chinese fucking rapper with
like a Chinese Gucci Mane?
Gookie Mane, yeah. He's got
That's pretty cool. I bet he's out there.
He's got a ice cream tattoo on his cheek. Gold teeth.
Do they have the most people, or is it India?
China.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think they're a couple.
There's got to be a Gookie Mane.
Billion.
Or no, they don't have the same kind of humor as us. They wouldn't.
I don't think they're allowed humor. They're not allowed humor there. It's a real chill place. Humor's too serious.
It sounds fucking so scary.
But so, we talked about this last week, but due to the severity of the subject, I think it's worth discussing again. Plus, I didn't even have enough time to process it fully until a couple days after we recorded. The topic I'm hinting at, of course, is that making abortion illegal. And to that, I wanted to say, have you lost your goddamn minds? Do you have any idea how fucking hard it is already to convince a chick to get an abortion with the current laws that we have? Like, when was the last time you were to convince a chick to get? It's tough.
I never had to.
Flowers for a day, flowers once a day for like 2-3 weeks.
I never had to.
Yeah, me either. But I'm just fucking. I'm guessing. But with the current system, it's fucking not that easy.
I'm a big condom guy.
But I'm just saying, think about it. Put yourself in that situation. And a chick's like, I don't know, maybe I want to keep it. Then you got to run an abortion campaign. And that's so, if you make it illegal.
Yeah, you got to start.
Now, I have to convince some fucking poor woman. Get a
binder out.
I got to convince some poor woman to accuse me of raping her. So then that child is eligible to be evicted, aborted. Jesus Christ. And I don't know what a prison sentence for rape is, but I guarantee it's significantly shorter than the almost inevitable life sentence, brought on procreating.
Man.
It's a no-brainer. If you ask me, it's a no-brainer. When I get there, I'm going to bring a handwritten note where the woman explains that I did not rape her. I fucked the shit out of her, sure, but that's, neither here nor there. But it was all consensual. Jesus. And then have her say, he put the sensual in consensual.
Oh, so wow. Why isn't it called prosensual?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
And
then on her phone number, have her phone number there and say that she can call her at any time if she has any questions. Or if he has any urge to rape me, he can call her and she'll listen to him jerk off. And then, like in the bottom of the letter, have her brother's phone number in case he's gay, and all the same applies. I think it's foolproof. My prison sentence would be very, very enjoyable. Because you'd have like other black people there. It's like, oh, we're all fucking here to get away from our wife and children too.
Oh, what if you get into prison and you find that out?
I get there, all of a sudden they'd see me and be like, my brother. You know what I mean?
There's a few.
What's up? Let's kill some of these fucking Aryans.
Hell yeah, all about that.
You stab him in the neck, you stab him, or just tell me where you want me to stab him. I'll do it.
All of a sudden, you fucking ascend the black fucking gang ladder in prison.
I think if you come in there with a note like that, saying this chick will listen to you jerk off, you're going to quickly climb the ranks. You can be working in the book suppository or whatever.
Fuck yeah. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and then you come out, you write a movie and say, this is what abortion did. Another black man fucking destroyed his family. Because my bitch was great till she got pregnant. Even though this is all hypothetical.
But wouldn't that be on him?
I'm just talking about skating the system, man. I'm just playing by their rules.
I'm looking into it too far. We're already here. You're right. We're already in the game.
Yeah, I'm just saying it would have been. It's already tough now. Now you're looking at probably fucking 15 years in the pen, just to get around the most annoying fucking thing that. I went to stop at the store on the way here. I heard a kid yelling and just yelling, and it's like, why would you want that?
What if your kid came out though and he was fucking? Don't you have any belief? Like, what if your kid came out and it was like a genius, and he was like a real genius?
But then you got that. Still, you have like the 15 years of just like not knowing that he's a genius, and you just got to be lugging that kid around.
You know those like kids that are like oddly mature. Like, you ever see The Ring? It's so funny. Like the kid in it, he's like 7 years old and he's just like an adult. Like, he's an adult child. That would be cool. It still wouldn't be cool. You're totally right, but
yeah. But then you have an adult child in Hollywood, and that kid ends up fucking doing heroin when they're 10.
I wouldn't put him in Hollywood. I would just I'd focus it more.
I guess you did say genius.
I'd have him be like a physicist or something. Like, you know what I mean? I'd have him focus. I'd have him meet he'd get into a honeypot more.
Yeah.
It'd make it more interesting. We're here for the stories.
Doogie Trousers.
Where he's in this movie actually. Boogie Nights.
It's Doogie Trousers. He's just real smart at getting your pants off. All right, so you get a heroin hall pass. For one time, you get to bang heroin without having to worry about dying or craving it after. And for the folks at home who don't know or wondering what banging it means, it's when you use a needle to fuck drugs into your veins. That's banging heroin or any other intravenous drug.
Not kidding. Went disc golfing earlier today. at this park. Saw people sitting in their cars banging heroin.
Hell yeah, dude.
Pretty sure. Not 100%, but like it was a vibe.
That's chill.
It really
that
was.
car was probably very chill.
I said it was chill.
But so you get a heroin hall pass. Besides throwing up, what's the first thing that you would do after you shot a bunch of heroin?
I feel like I'd like lean all the way back. Sorry. I'm already leaned back. I'd lean all the way back in my driver's seat.
No, you'd be at home. You'd be on a couch. Me, I'm just gonna put my first move would be put on Green Onions.
Is that a movie?
No,
or a
that's
show?
the Booker T and the MGs, whatever.
Oh, was that the song?
That's not good.
And you would just be, damn, I want to hear it now. You'd just be rocking out.
I feel like it'd just send you in the correct stratoverse, and you just sit there with that in the background, just on heroin.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What's that song? It's called Green Onion.
When you know it, you're gonna be like, oh damn, okay.
I know it. You're right.
And I feel like this was also like the peak of heroin.
Yep, knew it. You did a good. People always bullshit when they try and do the beat they're talking about. You know this song, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
That was
Imagine
good,
that. Just put that on repeat. And
Oh fuck yeah! Wait, let that rip for another second.
Because literally everybody that was making this song was on heroin. They know it's up.
This also does have
There's no words, and they're just
banging.
yeah. Just I don't even. Yeah, I have no. Just throwing up, fucking nodding off, just living it up.
I think chocolate's good. I can't even imagine how good heroin is. You know what I mean?
What was that?
Like, I think chocolate's really good.
Yeah.
Can't imagine how good heroin
And
is.
then mixing this song is great. You mixing this with heroin, oof. Call it a night.
And eating some chocolate.
Yeah. If you can keep it down. Yeah, you're coming a little baritone.
Yeah, which is cool.
And that's a bear, and his name is Tone, and you guys just walked in after you guys had sex.
That's fucking dope, dude. A bear named Tone. Dude, me and a bear named Tone were having sex. This is craziness. This kid's got an imagination like a fucking autistic 9-year-old.
I think I might just be schizophrenic.
You think?
I come from a long line of schizophrenia.
It's only when...
Oh, shit. My dick hit that fucking thing. Yeah, long dude.
Make your shake vibrate.
And we're fucking black.
Oh, yeah.
It's another Vaccine Friday.
Bitch.
Everyone's favorite day of the week.
Bitch.
Even though it's Saturday and this will come out on either Sunday or Monday. It's Vaccine Friday, where we just sit around chilling, talking shop about how we're totally fucking hype on the sick
hype.
new COVID vaccine. Yeah.
Be the fourth caller today.
Let's get it.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out Pfizer.
Put your hands up, slut.
Shout out Moderna. Shout out AstraZeneca.
Shout out your grandma.
Trill Gates. Klaus Schwab for the second time. Fauci.
Shout out all the Chinese people.
Yeah, shout out Wuhan. Let's get it. Call in.
Call now.
Call in and say nasty shit about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Yeah, make it freaky.
For bitch ass, don't say faggots. Get it right, get it tight. Who was that, Bubba Sparks?
Yeah, that was
Was it actually Bubba Sparks?
Yeah, Bubba Sparks.
So what does that mean? He smokes bubble gum? Is that what Bubba Sparks is?
You know,
He must have a learning disability.
I'm not quite sure.
Barbara Sparks what?
But yeah,
Maybe-
his mom's name's Barbara Sparks.
Yeah, what if he's an arsonist?
Very well true. Could be true.
Yeah. In vitro?
That as well. It's a hot topic right now.
Yeah, I swear to God.
If we're in the middle, of a transatlantic flight and I want to just jump out of the plane.
Transatlantic, is that where it's operated and ran by transsexuals?
Yeah, you guessed it. Yeah, everyone on board is.
But it's gone through the surgery.
Yeah, there's no bathrooms on the plane either.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I have that backwards. Every seat is a bathroom, is a toilet.
Every person's a bathroom.
Every person's a bathroom and every seat is a toilet.
Every person's a handicap bathroom. Mentally handicapped bathroom.
Oh my.
Damn. Oh man, my shit is fucked.
I'm about to sneeze my tits off.
I feel like both sides of my throat can feel each other when I talk. Bless you. Bless you. Ooh.
I'm gonna sneeze my do-rag off.
Have you thought about getting the sneezing vaccine?
Yeah, my shit's busted. I've been putting too much of that magic powder up my nose.
Yeah, well, I heard that they have this new vaccine that you get a vaccine that you say like 90% of people only sneeze then 10 times a year.
What?
Yeah.
It's
supposed to be the future of fucking, nose stuff. Of rhinoplasty. I think that's surgery, actually. Yeah, you get a vaccine, and then they say guarantee it pretty much does away with sneezes.
No shit. I didn't know. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Is that, you be serious?
You gotta be the judge of that, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm up for
your
the
intuition.
liability all of a sudden.
I'm testing your intuition.
I've made it this far without
What do you think it's real?
I would rather jab heroin than bang.
But do you think it's real?
I'd rather bang heroin than bang.
You're skating the question.
Johnson.
Don't even if you're going.
Do I think what's real?
The vaccine. The vaccine.
The drip is real. Do I think it's real?
All vaccines are.
I think it's all.
Yes or no?
It's one big fugazi.
5, 4, 3.
It's not that it's not
2,
real, and it's
1.
not that it is real, but it's just more of a complex question than that. Yeah, it's real.
Keep talking about Israel. We're fucking done.
It's fucking real, but that's what I'm saying is.
The sneeze vaccine is not real. No,
but
I came up with it. Right
everyone's acting,
and we're black people.
You know what a hummer is? It's when a girl puts her lips up to your asshole and hums.
Is that what it is? I thought it was an extremely non-fuel efficient military replica vehicle.
Well, yeah, I mean, words mean two different things sometimes.
Man, if you drive a Hummer, that says a lot about you.
Have you seen the new ones? They're fucking.
Those are pretty cool.
They're like a transformer.
All right, so I want to talk about because
you went to shit on Hummers, and then you're like, wait a minute.
I think if you're gonna buy a Hummer, you're stupid. You should just buy a Humvee, like the actual military ones.
Fucking, what do you drive?
That's just my personal opinion. I already said a Focus. I have a huge dick, so, so you can speak on this. Might hit a little close to home. I don't want to disclose any information, but I was thinking about this the other day. So,
dude,
especially somebody that rides a chopper. How are you? If you're sitting there, you're riding. You got your weight, your hands are up, so all your weight is sitting on your dick, balls, gooch, and asshole. And that shit is just vibrating. The shit. People riding, they have to be hard as fuck the entire time they're riding those things.
Isn't that dope, though?
But yeah, they have to be, right?
Embrace the culture. That's why a lot of people smoke them out.
You're basically sitting, you're riding that thing, you're just having a five-some. You're just sitting there in a fucking expressway just having a five-some underneath you, dude.
Yeah, your ass is hard, your balls are hard, your dick's hard, everything's hard.
You're just wet, dude.
Yeah, hard and wet, yeah. Like some concrete.
You're sitting here, you're probably just, just popping off, dude. Popping off at the dick about 3-4 times and like...
Popping off at the mouth, something I shouldn't have said.
I don't. That just to me, it just doesn't seem like that would be possible for that to not be the case.
Let me tell you the truth. When I see a 3-legged dog, that's when I get real hard.
All right, that's cool. Hey, I won't kink shame you.
Yeah.
What about instead of an atheist? What about a gaytheist? And
so
somebody that's like,
did I even finish my original? I didn't. But anyway, moving on.
Gaytheist.
What about a gaytheist? Is that someone who doesn't believe in gays?
Yeah, exactly.
They don't believe in being gay.
It's a choice, and they just want to be gay.
Oh, wait. But that's what gaytheists believe. That's not what a gaytheist is, right?
Maybe Gaysonists, because like Satanists, that's kind of like what Satanists believe.
But who's Gayson? Is that their leader? Like Jason, but it's Gayson?
It'd be the opposite.
My cousin's got an uncle Gayson. He's got no Jason. He's got no.
Gaysifer?
Oh, actually, you know what? I can't be disclosing this.
Gaysifer, I guess maybe non-Gaysifer, Straightsfer.
Who? Straightsfer? Yeah, that's my guy. For sure.
He's super hetero. He just rocks flannels, like lumberjack flannels. Has a beard.
Sounds like my fucking other cousin.
And he just calls real feminine women don't say faggots. That he just takes patrols.
I really do have this my one cousin who I don't have anything against, but he is like maximum hetero. Like he's so hetero.
Victoria, shut the fuck up with that. Being gay is not morally wrong. fuck you for saying shit like that. Won't tolerate people saying stuff like that on here. What's the gayest thing you've ever worn in public? A butt plug?
just walking around like Sears.
Just a butt plug in?
I don't think I've really worn anything gay. I mean,
yeah, the gayest thing I've worn in public, I have a shirt with this. It's a shirt of a guy sucking another guy's dick, and that's pretty gay.
Do you actually have a shirt like that?
Yeah, it's the gayest thing I've worn in public.
I have a shirt that says he takes it in the ass with like a, it's like I'm like stupid, but it says he takes it in the ass.
It points to the guy next to him. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
We took a picture and all that.
Yeah.
All that shit. Dude, you ever have a raised...
How about a shirt that says he takes it in the ass, but it's on your back and it's pointing down?
Nice. You ever have a raised taste bud?
And then it has your last name.
Hey, do you ever have a raised taste bud, though?
Yeah, those are brutal.
Yeah, I have one, and it's also like burned from like drinking like hot coffee. So it's like a double... Like, it feels like I have like a herpes. It's freaking me out. Not that I know what that feels like.
No, it's just it's super uncomfortable, and they stick around longer than you would like.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue.
If you ever get a real bad canker sore, you got to call into work. Could you imagine? What about being a porn star and you gotta show up to work, you got a canker sore? You know what's wild? That like I think like the taste of ass, the taste of pussy does not bother me whatsoever. But, like, you would have to pay me thousands and thousands of dollars to take a bite of a tomato.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry. Really?
Yeah. And bananas. Those are the two things. Like, I physically have never been able to get a banana down. Like, my body straight up rejects
That's very hetero.
I think that is pretty hetero. Madam Speaker, you have the floor.
Riding in the Cutlass, same color as a bumblebee.
That's going to do it for this week. Join us next week when we discuss a recent study that was done that shows it may be impossible to be gay in space. So you won't want to miss out on that. Interesting. Very interesting. You can't be gay in a vacuum. I don't know. Life is unfair. Nigga.